Healthcare in Thailand. Honestly, I can talk from experience because just yesterday I was at the emergency room at the Bangkok hospital in Pattaya. And maybe I'm gonna make another video explaining what happened. Actually, you may look at me right now and think I'm okay and think I'm fine, but I can barely walk. I had a terrible infection on my right leg. My leg got big and I had to go to emergency, but I can maybe make another video and elaborate more on that. However, I'm making this video because if you're watching it right now, that means you're interested to see how healthcare is in Thailand, or how the healthcare system works, and if it's good quality or if it's not a good quality or whatever. Again, I'm talking from experience, but it's only been one experience. But I don't think many foreigners have been forced to go to emergency and then they're making a video about it. Well, I did. And I must say that actually I'm extremely impressed with with the healthcare system, or not system, but with the professionalism that I saw. I'm impressed with that. From the moment I entered the hospital, like even before, the person over there outside saw me that I was limping and came running to me with a wheelchair, and I said, I'm gonna try and walk. But he came running to me with a wheelchair, and then they were extremely professional. They asked for my passport, like from the reception, like from the person that I first encountered was the person with the wheelchair, and all the way to the end, to the pharmacist that gave me the antibiotics and all the other medicines that I needed after the intervention. All of them were extremely professional, to the extent that I was actually impressed, really impressed. I did not expect that. And yeah, so at the reception when I arrived, they asked me for my passport. They did not give me a ton of papers to fill in. It was just a paper, and I had to fill in half of the paper, basic information with my name, the address where I'm staying at. They took the passport and filled in all the rest of the information that they needed. They asked me to sit down and not stay at the reception and trying to fill in everything standing. So they paid attention to everything. They were really, really nice. They asked me how I was feeling. They asked me if I could wait until they got me a doctor. So they, treated me really well and very professional. And by the way, I'm thanking Bangkok hospital in Pattaya for this and all their stuff. I bet no one will see this video from their stuff, but anyways. And then they took me to the doctor. Actually, it was like at some point, right in the beginning, like 6 people around me. Think like 4 nurses and 2 doctors. They investigated everything. They looked at my wounds, and then they told me exactly how much it will cost, the whole intervention, and if I'm paying myself or if I have an insurance. I did have an insurance. They asked me if I wanted to wait for a confirmation from them that they will pay. I said I did. The insurance sent them the confirmation that they are going to pay, and yeah, it was amazing. They give me free injections because they had to cut me open in 3 places on my leg. So they gave me free injections. I was actually impressed, like the injection. Like after that, I didn't feel anything. The injection was painful because they had to apply it inside the wound. And bear in mind, my whole leg, I had excruciating pain. The night before, I woke up in the middle of the night because of the pain, and I was already taking antibiotics by myself with the recommendation of my friend who's a doctor back in France. But still, the situation didn't get better. That it was aggravated. It was worse. So yeah, they gave me this injections. They were painful, but honestly, I did not have very very good experience with how do you call the injection when they give you and you don't feel anything. I don't know the word, but yeah, I don't know the word. But yeah, I was very impressed actually that in matter of seconds I didn't feel anything on my leg, so they could work, they could cut it open. It was amazing because usually my experience with this type of injections, I remember years ago when I was at the dentist and they would give me the injection before they proceeded to do some work, but I would still feel after they made me 1 or 2 injections, I would still feel the pain. So yeah, this one worked very well. Maybe it's different when they do it in your mouth than when they do it anywhere else on your body. I don't know, but I was impressed on how fast the effect of that injection was, and also I was impressed of how organized they were in taking care of me. Essentially, they knew exactly what they had to do. Again, I really like the fact that it was no bureaucracy at all. It was so easy, so smooth. They wrote, then the doctor at the end wrote what type of medicine I need. Again, person with the wheelchair came, brought me to the pharmacist, got me the medicine, didn't have to pay for them. They put them on the insurance. It was amazing. So this is only one experience, but it has been an experience where I had to go to the emergency room. But I was impressed. And by the way, this was in the middle of the night, right? And they were extremely nice. Everything was so smooth. So honestly, if you're thinking about, oh well, Thailand, maybe it's a third world country, and what if something happens to me? It's gonna be bad, and so on. Maybe the doctors aren't good, or if you're thinking anything like that, which I think is normal and natural to think in a way. I'm just here to tell you that that's not the case. Don't worry. It's probably better than in your own country. So don't worry. They're very organized. They're very professional. They'll take care of you. The only thing I'm recommending, obviously, is you to have an insurance. But apart from that, they'll take care of you. And by the way, I'm saying you to have an insurance. This intervention, like they had to cut me open with the medicine, with everything, costed 15,000 baht. Okay, that's 450 US dollars. So at least it's not thousands of dollars. It's still expensive. It's still expensive. But maybe it's not as expensive as you would think. So that's that. That's all I have to say in this video. I hope it helped you and it put you on ease in regards to the healthcare system, or like healthcare in Thailand, in this part of the world. And yeah, I would say don't worry too much about this. Now, if you did like the video or found it informative, then please like it, maybe share it with a friend, and comment down below what you think. Subscribe. I'm gonna come up with more information in the next following days. All those things are free and they help me grow. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.